We go back into Revelation chapter 20 and verse 1. I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. See, in the new earth, ain't gonna be no more sea in the new earth. The water will flow from Jerusalem. See, after the Gog and Magog war, the second Gog and Magog war, like what they talk about in Ezekiel chapter 38 and 39. See, first, and Satan gonna be locked up for 1,000 years. Lord could come down and lock Satan up for 1,000 years. Then Satan gonna be, after the 1,000 years, he gonna be let loose again for a little season. He gonna go out and deceive the nation again. The people saying that we're gonna be going back to heaven. The Bible didn't say that. It said the Lord coming in the midst of them. They're going to meet the Lord wherever the Lord be. The Lord coming back down to Jerusalem. The saints go rule and reign with him. Because everybody won't be destroyed. And the Gog and Magog war. You'll leave a remnant from all nations. During 1,000 years, the saints going to be ruling and reigning. With Christ in Jerusalem. But it's kind of like a mystery to most people. They say it ain't gonna be. Most people believe that Jesus Christ come back to saints and gonna take them back to heaven. In 1,000 years, there ain't gonna be nothing left here. You gotta destroy everybody here on this earth. Ain't gonna be nothing, no animals, no nothing. For 1,000 years. Where the animals gonna be? Who will take an animal will be multiplying. Who will take care of the animal and stuff? Things like that. If all the animals gonna be destroyed, how they gonna be populated again? It didn't send them, they're gonna be a recreation like in the beginning. That's a lot of questions, like I say, you have to answer. But you read, like when Babylon get destroyed, when the beasts get destroyed, having some nation here gonna be left. They tell you that in Daniel, I think in Daniel chapter 7. I think I went over that before. Because in Daniel chapter 7, like in verse 13 to 12. See, after the beast system got destroyed, like in verse 11, say, I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn speak, I beheld even until the beast was slain and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. See, it's Revelation chapter 19 and 20. It's when the beast was destroyed, the false prophet. And you see in verse 12 says, concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time. See, the world was continued after the battle of Armageddon, after the Gog and Magog war, in Ezekiel 38 and 39. What you read about in Revelation chapter 19, starting from verse 11. And God made war. He judges and make war. See, Lord Jesus Christ, God made judges and make war. See, He gonna destroy those people in the battle of Armageddon, that army. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. Then, you know, I gotta be some people left. It's like we read in Ezekiel 38 and 39. You know, he ain't gonna destroy all of Gog and make her leave us. I think it's a 6th part or something. You know, destroy all the wicked. But, you know, just like you read in Zechariah, I think it's Zechariah 14 too, you know. Talk about it in different ways, the battle of Armageddon. You know, nation that came against Jerusalem, you know, God will go forward and fight against those nations. And the one that is left, you know, they have to come up and worship the Lord. That's repeat itself, you know. Just like these beasts, like I was telling you, these 4 beasts, just like Nebuchadnezzar was, you know, that golden statue. See, he was the head, the golden statue. You know, and Nebuchadnezzar was the lion with eagle wings. The first beast was Nebuchadnezzar would call it the first Babylon. Then after the Mede and Persia took over, the Mede and Persia was the bear. But see, like the lion nation now, who is the lion nation? See, at the end time, it's different, repeat itself, but it's be a different nation. That's all I'm trying to show people. The lion nation is the United States and Britain. See, the beast came in 2011, 2001, I mean. You know, when the Twin Towers came down in 2001. That's when the beast started for the end time. Then the bear showed up, I think in 2008 when they took Georgia, the Russian bear. See, the Mede Persian was the bear back then. Persian is Iran, who was the bear back then. But now in the end time, it's the Russian bear. See, it's to repeat itself. It may be a different nation, but it's repeating itself. That's all I'm trying to show y'all. Just like the leper was Greece back then. The leper at the end time is those like China, Russia, and Britain, and the Vatican, the false prophet. 4 of them. The leper had 4 heads, or 4 rulers. The end time, that's what it will be, what I named. Then after that, the 10 horn will show up. European nation probably get the 10 horn. You know, it'll come out. The 10 horn will come show up. Then the little horn from the 3rd beast, you know, the false prophet from the 3rd beast will get out from the 3rd beast and get with the 10 king when it shows up and give power to those 10 kings. That's the final beast, the 4th beast, the 2nd beast in Revelation. That's all I'm trying to show people, you know. History repeat itself. It might not be the same nation. See, the prophecy was given for the end time. See, that's all I'm showing you. It's the end time. The Lord was talking about the end time. When you read Matthew chapter 24, Luke chapter 21, and Mark chapter 13, and dealing with the end time. You're not dealing with no 300, 400, 500 years ago. Those beasts. You're dealing with the end time beasts. Starting from 9/11. The whole world was watching it when the Twin Tower came down. Bush said it would be war. It's been war ever since. You know. Lord said there'll be wars and rumors of war. He's talking about the end time. Not talking about what happened 500 Alexander the Great and Persian Empire back then. We're dealing with the end time. That's why Daniel says, seal up the book till the time, God told Daniel to seal up the book till the time of the end. Then the end time, God will open it up to the people to understand the prophecy. The prophecy was given for the end time. Yeah, that happened with Alexander the Great and the Persian Empire, but it was back then, hundreds of years ago. But the Bible is talking about Matthew chapter 24 and all that Daniel prophecy was dealing with the end time, like from Daniel chapter 7, dealing with the end time. That's all I'm trying to show people. All right. And because you can read, like I said, Ezekiel, Zechariah chapter 14. You can read all that chapter and you will see what I'm talking about. You gotta leave. Some nation will be left. They'll come up and worship the Lord. Some people will be in the flesh. But the 144,000 will become like angels. They'll rule and reign with Christ. The saints. That history will repeat itself. It's going to be another Gog and Magog war after Christ come back this time. Then it's when Satan can be let loose again, he will go and deceive the nation again, because the nation, some of the people going to be still here. So he can go and deceive the nation again. Gog and Magog. It'll be Gog and Magog war, battle of Armageddon again. But after that, God will put away Satan away for good. Throw him into the fire, to hell for good. Burn forever. Day and night. And read in Revelation chapter 20, verse 10. After he be let loose for a little season, you're going to deceive the nation again. Then God, you'll come against Jerusalem. They always come against Jerusalem. Just like in the first Babylon, came against Jerusalem, because Jerusalem fell into sin. People fall into sin. The world fall into sin. They come against Jerusalem, but they always has righteous people, saints, that will obey God. Same thing will happen after Satan be let loose again. They'll come against Jerusalem. Just like this time again. They'll come against first Babylon came against Jerusalem. And this time again at the end time, they'll come against Jerusalem. Then after Satan will be locked up for 1,000 years, then he'll be let loose again. Then Satan will go deceive the nation again. And they're going to come against Jerusalem at the end time again. And God got to bring down fire on them and destroy Satan and put him away for good. That's going to be it. They always come against Jerusalem. History just repeats itself. That's all I'm trying to show you. All right. You can go to 2 Peter 3 and 13. Second Peter. You go to 2 Peter 3 and 13. It shows. 2 Peter. Let me see. I'm in Hebrew. Go to 2 Peter 3 and 13. See what it says. I'm still in 1 Peter. All right, 2 Peter 3 and 13. I said, nevertheless, we are according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. See, this will be the new heaven. But there's a lot of people, hard for people to understand, to get the full understanding. All right, so it'll be the New Jerusalem too, like in Hebrew 12 and 22. But ye are come unto Mount Zion, unto the city of the living God, the heavenly Jerusalem, and to a numerous company of angels. You see, the New Jerusalem. New Jerusalem will come down from heaven. What we read about in Revelation chapter 21. There's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. See, in the new earth ain't going to be no more sea, because the water will flow from Jerusalem. The rivers. All right. See what we'll read about in Revelation chapter 21 and 1. See, it's going to be a new heaven and a new earth. All right, verse 2 says, John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. See? And it's going to be beautiful. New Jerusalem. There'll be no more dying, no more death, no more nothing. No more suffering, pain, nothing. The saints will become like angels. But like I said, they're going to have all, to still have nation here afterward. They just destroy just all the wicked people when they come. History repeats itself. I always did tell people. All right, I guess I'll be all for today. I'll go back on verse 2, explain it a little bit more. But thank y'all, and may God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and knowledge and understanding of His Word. Thank you.